lot of things again because stupid things said memory limit or something like that when there's no actual way it can do that when there's like 1 terabyte of memory on this bloody thing. Oh, I just hate when it does that and you're recording the game window and it's not responding. Bandicam corrupts the whole thing. Like, thanks a lot. I know you're supposed to be using the corner screen thing, but one connects to the game screen, it's just more convenient sometimes. There's man this bit, like, didn't see these bits here before. That's definitely different, but... Alright, energy board it is. Not sure what I'm supposed to use with it and all, but... it's there when I need it, I guess. Okay, so I think it's giving me a riddle. Some people use me, and some people call me. That's obviously a telephone. So have I got to pick up the telephone and use it, move it to this or something? Also, it's raining, so I can just go outside and... It's a patter, so calming. And Lucius doesn't get wet at all. So that's normal. This one's obviously tone deaf, and there's a next murder and the next murder. A couple of these, even though I'm only going to use one. And change these bad. Did I pick up the water ball? Yeah, I did, so I filled it up. Damn, I got spotted. I did it to the 8. I was trying to change things. Should have shut the door. My bad. The weird thing is, he doesn't spot me doing this, but he spots me doing the other thing. Like breaking a piano. I can build a water bottle up another time, I guess. Stay out there. Oh, she comes in.
To your father about that handyman.
Whatever, I don't care. Come on, go to the piano before Nancy gets around. I can use her telekinesis on it. No. Out there. Let's do that. There we go. Because nobody's gonna suspect the boy that's just sitting there and standing there like that is probably.
Flawless victory. Fatality.
Damn, that's just brilliant. Fatality. Wow.
Just go away.
I hate to tell you this, Mr. Wagner, but it seems your handyman was drunk as a skunk. He was an accident waiting to happen.
I was going to fire him after the other incidents, but I just didn't have the heart. It's hard enough to keep the staff here with recent events.
You can't blame yourself. This might be the worst case of professional neglect I've ever come across. While this might explain the gas leak, it still doesn't explain the death in the walk-in cooler. The autopsy on the maid was inconclusive, but we're still working on the theory she had a poor heart or circulation problems and fainted.
Cutting edge technology. Is that what it's supposed to be? Pun off that, maybe? Don't know. Where am I supposed to find a small phone? Because I found all the big phones, but I don't know. Those don't exactly let me pick them up, so I'll have to search for that online. Oh yeah, I should probably show how to get that wine. So I did get it before, it's just a stupid recording went off. Yeah, you see the secret wine here, 33 wine. I'll go show you how to do that. For a moment now, I thought that was a statue of a sloth. I think it's just a guy with his head down. Deep.
Did you
So
know Jed
you
is
go
in
down
the
to this
house?
cell a bit.
You should say hi to him.
Up there, whatever. Go away, I don't care. Yeah, there's a big cell a bit, which I keep getting lost in.
If you want that bicycle for Christmas, you need to start doing chores around the house.
I don't want to do any more chores, man, so I'm trying to show people how to do this one. What chore is she giving me? Take out the garbage? No, you do that. I'm your bloody slave, am I? Tea room, Mad Hatter room, yeah. Okay, not in here actually. Right, by the way, in here they don't have tea, that's alcohol water. It's not tea. I don't know why it's called a tea room. Because that's just false advertisement, what the? Okay, so from here you find yourself to this room. I kept getting lost again, so it should be around here. I think I'm going by a bad memory. So yeah, it's in here. So I remember now. It doesn't even have a door, it's a door to these bits. Then by chapter, what is it? I'm doing it from so chapter 4 to 6 maybe you might be able to do this, but you've got to talk to him.
Hello, young master.
Then he asks you to get the 33 wine bottle. Then you go right back to the garage. I can actually show you properly this. I've already got the saved spot, I don't want to go through it again really. I'm just showing you the way to the garage. Go to the utility room.
He just comes here once a week and gets paid twice my salary. What's so special
And
about
here
cutting up pigs?
you can collect some wine cutter things from here also. I can just make sure you pick up the key thing first, which is on there, right behind there. So pick up that first, otherwise you lock yourself in, because it locks after you've done it. Some silly reason. These aren't actually relevant to the thing, I'm just getting them now. Come on, get me back out again. Here.
Oh, hi, Lucius. If you have some spare time, you can search for my band's cassette. I would, but I have to wait until your father gets here.
So you go down here for the wine. So see, the controls on here are as bad as Resident Evil. And right at the very top there should be a bottle that stands out, much like that one. Use a telekinesis to get it down. Press M2. Use telekinesis to get it down, but I just got it down like that, so then take it back to bar guy. Barman, back to him, and go around here and give him the wine bottle. That's all you do.
Right, Lucius. How's my best mate today?
So you can't really give it back, so I've already done it, but that's all we've got to do. I'm not sure we'll find the garbage, so I've got to see what that is. So apparently the garbage is in the kitchen. Yep, there it is. I'm going to take it out. Whatever, I've got to take it out. Out courtyard. Whatever that is, you know, I'm stuck. How are you stuck? You should seriously. There you go. Like devil child, but he still gets stuck in the silliest things. And I bet someone must have edited together I'm a Slave for You by Britney Spears with Nancy and You Justice. Apparently that's why I am to her. But you have to go out these doors. That's typical. So that's what the tutorial meant by tool shed is right around here. Okay, you can just open it normally. But still using telekinesis, really. Then use telekinesis to move this up to somehow. Okay, somehow I got it in there. I don't even know how to move that stupid telekinesis up, so don't ask me how I got it in there. Yeah, all done. What's wrong with 0%? I had 100. Excuse me. Rude. Okay, so I just realised the cold room's here, of course. What we're in here? Oh, of course, this butcher one. It's not very nice, is it? And that's a victim. So first, to get behind boxes so they can't see you. Then smash the
What
right.
the hell? Why that damn lamp explode? How can I use a saw now if I can't see nothing? Hey, Lucius, go and find me some new lamps, will you? I need to keep working here.
Yeah, I've got one. No. Here you go. Probably shut the door.
Come on. Why isn't this going in? Lefty Lucy, righty tighty.
And don't saw there. Go. I was just figuring out what to do for a moment. So where's the saw? Where's the thing I'm supposed to do then?
Kung Lao wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
Damn, fatality again. Brutal.
This situation is ridiculous, Mr. Wagner, and I'm holding off the Bureau from launching an inquiry. I'm posting a deputy at the house. It's more for your own protection.
I wish I could explain these as more than accidents, but I can't
What
think of a
about someone that was
motive.
already in the house?
I can't imagine how anyone could have gotten away with this.
We'll get to the bottom of it. Just consider this house on lockdown until something comes up.
Yep.
It wasn't a pretty sight. Heads sawn in half and blood everywhere. These freak accidents were keeping me up at night. 4 deaths in 4 months, all apparent accidents. But I had my doubts. I still had no clear suspects, no motives, no way to even start an investigation. At this point, I was only sure about one thing. It was not going to end here. I was right about that. Another month went by when we got the call to go back to the house.
Ooh.
But this time
He
it
was
was
caught
different.
this time.
This time, it was murder.
Eat healthy. They always tell you. Until you're actually going to end up in murder. So I got the Ouija board, whatever, from getting 100% on behaviour. And to actually see. Let's see. Okay, so the things actually change every time. So I didn't do it last time. Oops. So rodents don't like me, they die if they taste me, so poison. Rat poison, basically. What that is. The only way I know it's rat poison is because I didn't steal it from the tutorial or anything, I just actually just figured it out. And I saw it in the background in the tutorial. I didn't see a tutorial finding it or anything, but I do know where it is as well. So, yeah, that. So of course at that point,
Agnes told me to get rid of these bloody rats before Thanksgiving. I'd like to see her getting up off her fat arse and try it.
I just need to get him outside somehow. Okay, so I got the update. It's supposed to go back to sleep and then come out when it was sleeping and then get rat poison. course. Guess. Won't suit you. Let's go get that wet poison. Stealth mode. Uh-oh. Not sure where she came from with that cutscene. I've got to go hide now, I think.
Lucius.
No, she was in there. Okay.
Go back to your bed
Never
right
mind.
now.
So I think what the Ouija board she does is it makes a secure kill. It makes sure they're dead forever, whatever, and it gives you tips as to what you need for that kill. It's not really secrets that much. It's just what you need. I was actually going the right way about it. You do hide in the closet, just you got to be quick about it. Please don't come in the closet. Please don't come in the closet. I'll close the door a bit, yape, anyway, so I don't know how I do that. Not sure how long we're supposed to wait here. You're supposed to wait till you hear door open footsteps. I think I just heard door open footsteps. See. I think she went down here. Any problem? See us. Why were the doors left open? She didn't go down here. Why is that not? Come on. Okay, so you have to go out here and then put someone's new item. Where's your item? I can't see anyone here. Right there. Seems too close, that's why it read me out. There's me call. It didn't tell me when. It just kept going. Ugh. I just hate games like this because they have use of the controls. And it worked to an extent, but that's it. To an extent. That's it. I don't see why I can't just use my memory erase. Why not? No one's here at all. Can I assure you, no one is. No.
Hey, son.
What?
Be in bed. Let's go find.
How's that fair? Was I supposed to run? That would make a noise. Really confusing this, but he keeps standing there. He doesn't move. I just waited in the corner for a bit and he just stands there still. Whenever I try to secretly get away to the door, he looks back. There's no way to get out of his eyesight or whatever here. His vision. Okay, so I think I might have just figured out. When I got close to the door, I probably still had my telekinesis on. My stupid mistake. Everybody makes it. It's not that stupid if everybody makes it, actually. But still, it's bloody annoying. Be very, very, very precise. Because you have to, not one, you have to not take a first shot at you. If you do, when you do it across the wall or something like that, it's just so annoying. This is probably why I stopped playing it. Not only because it stopped working, but pretty much because it has to be so precise. It just frustrates you a lot, makes you hate game. And I might play the second one, but I'm not. I've played the second one because it has gay parts in it, and you know I have gay parts, but I just have support of everything going. LGBTQ plus community, everything like that. So I might play the second one, but to be honest, I'm not exactly psyched to if it has the same style where it has to be precise. Because that part is getting really annoying. I'm pretty sure I've gone over this part over almost 10 times maybe. Ugh. Just strange, you'd think you'd hear that, like door closing. See a little bit of this, but nope. fuck, I just made it. You had to shimmy around the walls, I think. I mean, that's what worked to me. I had to just walk on the walls.
Someone there.
Pretty much the walls. Hope he doesn't look inside. Hope I don't fuck this up now. Otherwise, I'm gonna get so annoyed with myself because that took so many tries. I don't think he can see me from here, but I don't know. I just really don't want to fuck it up anymore. Let's go back to your room. I'm not going back up there myself. Gosh. It couldn't get more frustrating, it really couldn't. What do you want? I brought you rat poison. Take it. No, I think it's just telling you what you need. That's it. Oh god. I'm done with that part, I'm done. I think the thing is though, you were supposed to take your prize with that because it has to be that precise. Apparently I've got to go to the kitchen, there will be a basket or something. So I'm going to turn into Red Riding Hood. Whoa.
Be a good boy, Lucius, and see
What the hell has happened to you two? You became conjoined twins. You just became conjoined twins. Damn those glitches. I think it's referring to this small little thing. That is so tiny. So I combine the wet poison of this thing. There we are. Let's wait for him to have it, and there we go. Wait for her to have it as well. Sorry. I thought we were waiting on the bartender to have it. R.I.P. So if it seems like I'm skimming through this all, it's just I don't really want to be stuck on bits forever, or as it get boring sort of thing. Damn, I got 2 of them, Jedi. High five. I can make them forget now.
This is a clear case of poisoning, and I need to interview everyone in the house again. Who prepares the food around here now?
I think it was Jovita. But I can't imagine she would be capable of something like this.
Oh my god! Why is this happening?
It's for me to decide who is capable of what, Mr. Wagner. Would you consider vacating the house for a couple weeks until things calm down?
We can't possibly do that, Mr. MacGuffin. This is our home. We want to set things right.
The autopsy showed that she was poisoned. After questioning everyone in the house, it seemed nearly all of them had some reason to dislike her. Jovita, the Latina maid, was the one who brought food to her. But this wasn't enough to press charges. I had no evidence of tampering. Christmas was just around the corner, and I got an invite from Mr. Wagner to join them for dinner. I had my doubts about sharing a table with a possible murderer, but I had to know more. But before I had any chance to snoop around, something else happened. No witnesses, no evidence. Something that can happen only on some very specific circumstances. Right weather, right spot, and the right time.
Not me, like I just had to do about a dozen times or so. And it don't really much. Oh. My devil daddy finally returned. Where did he go? He abandoned me and now he's finally come back. I don't trust him anymore.
Ah, my boy. Such prodigious results. I am thoroughly impressed with you. Listen, I have something else to teach you.
What?
You have the ability, deep inside you, to look into people's minds and and tell them what to do. Let's unlock this ability together. Now, follow my instructions.
Okay, first switch.
Oh,
Right.
very good.
That is a weird icon. Went to the dummy. Oh wow.
That's my boy.
That looks like fairy dust, and I'm about to send him to Neverland or something. Just to get. So I have to do it again. And then do it. There we go.
Oh, very good.
I was wondering where his fairy dust went to.
Now, to continue your journey, Lucius, with your new skills, you should avoid detection and reap more souls for
But
me.
how will they know? Like, mind control isn't a normal thing you have. How would they know still? It's the same with telekinesis. Unless you're making it really obvious, it's not. You're saying it could still be a ghost or something. Holy days, Swip. So, Christmas Day. I think this is the one where you push someone off a balcony. Maybe. I'm having some memory of it.
I know we've had our difficulties this year, but don't let that ruin our Christmas. As a family, we have each other. We should remember our friends and our faithful employees we have lost.
I'm not sure how you expect to win another term in the Senate with speeches like that.
Dad. Alistair, could you bring another bottle of Burgundy, please? And on your way, could you turn on the Christmas lights?
Certainly, sir.
Yes. Oh, he is next. Damn. Gonna miss him. What hints have you got for me today? Luigi board? I think I'm saying that right now. My forms can be many. My usage can vary. But I'm sorry, I might be slippery. A walk? I've already got a walk in mind. Yeah, don't mind me, everyone. Just gonna go outside. In my bowl or something. Look at all the snow. I love snow. I actually do have snow. Apparently there should be an arrow that pops up and I'm supposed to follow that. Those are nice Christmas lights. I can even move my footsteps. It disappears soon after Now it shows up. So that's obvious. Okay, yep. Useless. Next murder suspect.
If you play outside, be careful. The ground can be very slippery.
I know. I'll do it.
What happened to the lights?
So I've got to move. To a point where he can't see me. And then fiddle with that icicle player. I know cheating can ruin a game experience or something, but on games like this, you might have close to no idea on what to do, so it's just a way of people who play the game on here get through it faster and they're not just stuck with it forever, and it's pretty much the whole thing filmed and that's it. Just them getting stuck. That would not be fun to watch. It's already boring enough for me, so, you know. Oh, who can see me?
Go and get help, Lucius, quick! I must have pulled my back out.
Wait, am I supposed to do it when he slips? Yeah, that's when I do it. Right? Seriously, I do it that close? You can see me as well.
Sub-Zero,
wins.
Let's have a say again. Damn, how ironic he has all the drawings of Randy's office.
Mr. Wagner, this is Wayne Preston from the Herald. I wonder if I could ask you some questions about the recent deaths at Dante Manor.
That's how you pronounce it.
This is a private line. How did you get this number?
5 deaths within a few months is quite a sensational story, Mr. Wagner. The public needs to know.
Winter Hill Police Department.
This is Senator Charles Wagner. Please put me through to Detective MacGuffin.
Definitely old times with
The press are closing in on this, Mr. MacGuffin. I have an election coming up, and I can't let this get out of control.
I sympathize with you, Mr. Wagner. These journalist types are like vultures around every sad case I get. They just love tragedies. But what can we do? It's a free country.
I need to keep this out of the papers, Mr. MacGuffin. We've had a run of bad luck. It's as simple as that. The stakes are high, and I'm under a lot of pressure to clear this up.
The pressure is on both of us. Your mess is making the precinct look like a joke, and my superiors are not going to take it lightly.
Yeah, well, you won't know the half of it unless you get this wrapped up.
Is that a threat, Mr. Wagner?
That's not something you want to find out. A couple of phone calls can do wonders.
He's gonna hire a new detective. Sorry, dude. Being fired.
Detective MacGuffin. A word with you, please.
How did you get in here?
You're working the case here at the Wagner estate. I'd like to ask a few questions about the series of unusual deaths that have occurred over the last few months.
Now listen to me. You leave those people alone. They've had some bad luck is all. They're nice people, and they need space to get over their losses, okay? And if I find you anywhere near this house again, I'll run you in. You got it?
Should have brought an eyewitness with you.
I was almost ready to bring in the Latina maid. I was planning on searching her room, hoping to find a bottle of rat poison or a padlock. But suddenly, it was too late. Seems that Tom Wagner, brother of Charles, had an affair with 2 of the maids. I guess one of them found out and wasn't happy about it. Can't really figure out what they saw in that guy. I mean, he was mooching from his brother and doing God knows what in his dirty little film room. When we searched that room, it was a sick pervert's nest. I mean, they had a kid in that house. Little did I know about this kid.
Oh, he's the kid, but he's doing nothing about me. I did find those tapes a bit earlier. I'm not sure if I should have played them then though, because it did seem a bit early too. And I think I might have to play them, find them again. There's the next murder. Murder victim. Next one. Oh, this is a weird, different one I haven't been in. Is this the one they were talking about? There was a porno stuff, jeez. This one was looked before. There's some cassettes there. Okay, now I found the cassette instead, right there, so you're supposed to go to the garage again. Well, I found the room where the nudity was. But, right. That's what I get for exploring, right? Okay, so I also found the earrings in the first room from here. Why can I pick up this? There you go, you can almost hear them doing it. What a great sound. I take this from the set and stuff.
Oh, hi, Lucius. If you have some spare time, you can search for my band's cassette.
Did I just give it to you? It's not coming up. I think it just didn't show up for me because I already got 100% on that thing, so there was nothing else to add. Ever? I'm not sure, really. Anyway, I've got to finish it off there, so I'm going over the cord thingy, whatever. Which one should I see?